welcome back to the channel, people. And today I'm going to show you all how to dust your ends. Now, if you are new to this channel,
hi,
you should know that I only dust my ends. I never like fully trim my hair. And yes, my hair is uneven all the way around, right? But I want to show you guys how I dust my ends because that was a recent question. Point blank period. So let's get into it. So my hair is in twists and I dust my ends in twists and actually when I take my style down. So we're gonna start in the twist first, and then when I let out my hair, I'll show you guys how I just clip off what needs to be clipped. Let me get up close. Okay, so I just tried to adjust my lighting so that you know, it doesn't blind me when I'm so far up, right? But before we begin, oh my God, why do I do that? Like seriously, I'm sorry. So before we begin, you do want to have a pair of shears, and I say shears or scissors just for your hair, like whatever you want to call it, right? You do not want to use kitchen scissors. You do not want to use scissors that you cut other things with, just for your hair. And I personally clean my scissors before I begin. So, you know, you do you. What you want to do is take your twist, and I don't know if you all can see that, but you see I have like 2 or 3 strands there that, you know, are just long pieces. So I personally stretch it out, and right here is probably where I'm going to cut, so it doesn't look like, you know, it's thinning out at the end. And now it looks like this. I dust my ends every wash day, so it's not a lot of strands that I have to cut, but you get some wild strands there too. And all I'm doing is simply cutting off these here. It's kind of hard for me to hold because I only have 2 hands, right? And show you guys on camera, but hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing. These 1 or 2 strands right here. So I am going to pull this twist down and simply cut right there. The end there. So I pull it down, and this is where the fullness stops, right there. And that's exactly where I'm gonna cut. Right there. So do I recommend that you do this? I mean, absolutely, if that's what you're comfortable with. I don't feel that everybody needs to like fully trim all the time, because hair grows from the root and not the ends of our hair. Yes, trimming or dusting the ends of our strands can help us maintain length. However, it is not needed for growth. So I'm going to leave some information down in the description box below. Please check it out. I know we've been told that like all of our lives, but I just want to say hair growth starts at the root, not the end. And that's how it looks. And honestly, you can actually cut to like right here. But it's my hair, and I don't feel like these strands here below it are damaged. Now, as my hair grows, of course, more length would get chopped off because these ends will eventually weather, right? So, let's continue. That's a really good one. So I eyeball mine, and that's because I'm comfortable with my hair being different lengths. My personal preference. Again, you do what's best for you. Now I am going to cut right there. So what I want to do now is take down my hair and kind of like eyeball some of the strands that are just, you know, totally sticking out. So that I can dust my ends that way. Okay, so I have my hair taken down here, and let's look up close. but this is actually day 5 in this hair or style. I don't know what you call it, twist out style. So I'm thinking about making a video on how to retain moisture when you wear a twist out, because honestly, when you have your hair out, there's just no way that you can protect it from air, right? So if you guys would be interested in that video, please let me know in the comments down below. So let's get up close again. I am just going to look at my hair fairly close here. Now, I'm not in the mirror, I'm using the actual view on the camera here. So let me see. Now I see one strand here to the corner of my eye that was shedded hair. Okay, here's a good one. I just have a long piece of hair right here. And actually it has like a single strand knot at the end here, so it definitely has to go, right? But this is the actual twist. Now, when you dust your hair, like while your hair is out, you definitely want to straighten out your hair because it's curly and you don't want to clip off more than you really have to. So, okay, so the rest of my strands come about to right here, and that's where I'm going to actually cut. Right below this knot. Boom. Not much at all. And then you just fluff out your hair so that it blends in. So this is how it normally is. After I cut my hair and twist, there's not too much more that I have to cut when I let my hair out. So I am just looking for odd strands. Normally it's about 2 or 3 that I have. Let me turn this light down. I have a long piece right here. And again, when you cut your hair loose, you definitely want to straighten out like that chunk of hair so that you're not cutting more than you have to. This strand comes all the way down to here, so we're gonna cut right about there. And it's probably hard for you guys to see. And I'm going to fluff out my hair a little bit because now we're gonna just have a clump of hair that's just standing out. I like to bring my hair forward and kind of see. These ends look pretty good. Okay guys, we only needed to cut 3 strands while my hair was loose like this, and that's normally how it is, right? Because I get those ends when my hair is in twists. Like, you're not gonna find much afterwards, but there are times when you miss things, right? But I can't do the back of my head until I have a mirror because I'm only using the viewer in the camera that I'm using. So let me know, did this help you? I mean, it's totally up to you, like how you decide to trim or dust your ends, like completely your decision, right? And this is my decision. This is how I keep my hair healthy at the ends. Keep in mind, your ends are gonna eventually get weathered at some point, you know, in your journey, and they're just gonna have to go, right? But you don't have to necessarily do a complete trim every time you see a split end. Like, just cut off that strand and go about your life, you know what I mean? So I want to encourage you guys to stay tuned for the next video, which is probably on the screen for you. And thank you for checking out this video. Let me know, what other questions can I answer in regards to like trimming or dusting your ends? Let me know those questions in the comment section below, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.